Alright, sorry I haven't kept you updated. I've got so much things going on, but I have done my box, and I decided to go ahead and do an amp rack for these instead of putting them in the jump seat compartments. It was toss-up, and once you see these on top of the box, you're like, damn, that looks beefy. So it was like, gotta have them showing. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool looking. So I went ahead and built this thing. And it was one of those that were no plan, non-planned design, I guess. So your guess is as good as mine about the finished outcome, because I have no idea what I'm going to exactly do all the way through and through. So the pockets here are for all the wiring to come through on the backside. So that way it's completely hidden. These little areas, I was thinking maybe I should, cut the last section off right here. And same thing on the other side, but then I thought, well, my crossover should go in there for my components, so I'll just leave those there and cap them off like I kind of did here. This is just 1/4 inch, the rest is 3/4 inch. Kind of overkill, but they're going to be taking a little bit of abuse, so I wanted to make sure it was sturdy and sound, and 3/4 inch is pretty good to run. Anyway, a little bit of sanding, knock off some edges, smooth everything up a little bit. All of my screws are flush with the wood. And it took me actually quite a while to do this. I'm kind of got to get particular with how my screws go in, so everything's kind of measured out. As you can tell, everything's like straight. I'm tired, so bear with me here. Anyway, the back side has a little lip over the top here, and that's so that way the screws are inaccessible from the top. You actually have to take the amp rack apart from the bottom side. It's going to be bolted onto my box, and then my box will be bolted into the truck. I won't show that just for security reasons, anti-theft, so to speak. But anyway, it's turning out, and hopefully it looks good. If it does, give me a good comment rating, you know what I mean? Also, if there's any input that you might have, hey, shoot me some ideas. I always love ideas. I like feedback for use purposes, because if it's a good idea, or even if it's not a good idea, if it's kind of a shoot me out thing, I might even use it and kind of twist it up in my own way. So like I said, this is kind of one of those projects that are just as I'll work on it as I go. I don't really plan it out. It just kind of comes together. I just let everything come together nice and easily, and I don't know if you can see through there, but anyway, all those gaps there are open, fully open, so that way, my amps can breathe and stay cool. I did leave a little gap inside of there, and that's in case I wanted to put a little wind tunnel through there with a couple of fans. If I have heating problems, which the 2 amps in the center will let me know how hot they're getting. And so I figured, well, if those two let me know how hot they're getting, because I got these little digital readouts, then I can figure that the other ones are the same, or roughly close enough. So, but anyway, I got more room to play in there, so I might do a little bit more cutting and stuff and put a couple of fans on each side. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, I do have the box built. I'll give you an update on that. I'll show you. I couldn't bring it in here. It weighs over 200 pounds and nobody to help me out with it, so nobody's around to help me get it out of the truck. It requires a lot of work and a couple hands to get it out, so but it is built. 410s are in it, and there's more subs that I want to pack in there, but I think I'm just running out of space. I don't know where I'm going to put the other stuff. Anyway, I'll give you a view on the box a little bit later, and I'm sorry I haven't kept you updated. Like I said, I got a lot of things going on at one time, so I now started back on my truck again, and hopefully you like how it's turning out. Alright, well, you take it easy, and we'll see you in a later video. Bye.